It's a vibe.
goes so hard. And I'm just like, yo, did they make a song to this? Because I want to hear it because that beat go hard.
You know
So
what? Low key, we should
Words.
have somebody make a song for us on top of the damn beat.
We should.
that would be nice. That would be nice. Carisha ain't doing nothing.
Ladies first. The one that
Hopping
launched
that cootie
us.
squad. She'll probably
Low
do a
key,
little
we could
song
make our
for her
own
there.
song on top
We
of it, like
really
rap
could.
shit.
Oh yeah.
For real.
Oh
For
yeah.
real. For real. We
Hustlers.
could.
Queen of the South shit. Okay, listen.
Mm.
Idiots. So let's talk about these queens of the South. Belle Collective. Okay, I'm not really gonna run through the whole show, but there were certain things that I pulled out that I wanted to get y'all thoughts about. So Selena joins the show. She's formerly from Bring It. How are we feeling about her being on the show? I think that I'm going to like this, but I don't think a lot of people are liking this.
I like
How
it. I'm here for it. I'm kind of like Selena. She was annoying, but I still kind of liked her. Like she felt like the girl that everybody was low key kind of hating on when she was
y'all-
on Bring It.
Yeah.
Because she looked like Beyonce and all of that, as they would say. I mean, she really does kind of have a resemblance, and she's very pretty. So I like Selena, and I also feel like as messy as she is, and as much as she was trying to have a moment this episode, I still feel like Sophia Shante So Gucci is absolutely hating on her for a plethora of reasons. And that is what we're seeing from her. Because to me, it seemed like So Gucci is the one that always have an issue.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm excited for her to be on the show because I'm trying to get a real ass storyline besides this TLC shit that So Gucci and JJ been pushing on us. The mother-in-law coming to town, the sisters sit down. And I honestly want to know what's the real beef. I want to get down to the bottom of it.
Mm. I don't know what the real beef is. Give me 1 second because I want to ask the people something. Give me one. I'm trying to put a poll up here and see if we can ask the people what they think about it.
Oh yeah. You know what
It's-
was also funny was them saying I'm not about to argue with an extra like they both sitting on prime time, reality.
oh God, what's up, Scotty? Oh,
Hey
what's the
Scotty.
what's the going on? I'll tell Jamie when I see her. Oh, well, I would love to know the tea that's going on with the show because you right over there.
Shit, me too.
Let us all know. Yeah, so with Selena being on the show, I do like it. I know that she's done an interview over there with Carlos King. I haven't really been tuned into none of his interviews lately to really know, but I did see that Diana kind of snapped on Gucci in them comments though. And I think she told her not to be speaking down on Bring It, and also told her stop lying, saying that they tried to make it seem like Selena and JJ was an actual couple on the show when they were never portrayed that way, which is very true because it seems like the story keeps changing. 1 minute, I'm sorry, not Selena, but Gucci. When I say Selena, Gucci did the interview over there with Carlos. But Gucci was trying to say 1 minute they made them seem like they were a couple. Then she tried to make it seem like Selena wasn't an active mom in the girls' lives and she did everything. But then Sanjay came on social media and said, no, she didn't. She's lying. So it's going to be a lot of drama that's going to come from that whole situation they got going on. But how do we feel about Glenn? Glenn seeing his grandma and then trying to use his grandma's illness as a way to get closer to Letitia, like that's going to change something.
Shit. I had to fast forward through that, honestly.
Damn.
One, because my grandma just passed, so that was a trigger for me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. I appreciate it. But secondly, I feel like as much as Glenn is going to use it to get back in good, Letitia want him to because she want an excuse to be
Get
close
the
to him.
dick.
Yeah, she wanted an excuse to not leave. Just like her excuse whenever he popped up at the apartment was, oh, I can't sign the lease. Yeah, girl. You want a reason to circle back. You ain't really trying to leave.
She want the dick, 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 dick. That's what it felt like to me. And the way that Boosie fade is hella horrid, girl. The way he keep talking about how he got blue balls and all of that, child. I almost feel like it's a cycle that they go through where she punish him by withholding sex until he can't take it no more, and then she get banged out in a parking lot somewhere, and you know her wig shifted, and then she get to feel alive again,
I'm
and then she
screaming.
go back to being hurt behind him, dogging her out until she can make him feel bad enough to get banged out like that again. It's a cycle. It's a game.
Yes, it is. And they are definitely playing in our face. But I also did not like, if this is indeed real, I just don't like how he thinks that things are supposed to work only his way and not her
Oh
way.
yeah.
Like that right there was just like irritating. Like he wants what he wants when he wants it, and he think he could do the bare minimum, and she just supposed to come right on back or whatever. But
Honestly, I feel like they ain't really been together they say they've been together for 20 years, but in all actuality, they've probably been like exclusive for about 18. I mean, for exclusive for 2 years. It's
listen,
given like she might have been with him for 20 years, but he been single.
I would not be surprised. Then he used to work on the railroad tracks and be gone for months at a time.
Not the
Yeah,
railroad tracks.
that's
Was
the
it
He
real?
worked
profession you don't.
offshore. So yeah,
Oh, that's what it was. Okay.
The
a lot
equivalent
of
to a
men who
truck
work,
driver.
girl, yeah, they cheat, and they cheat with people that be on them rigs too.
Girl, them sound like military folks.
It's
Yeah,
low key
that's
like
them
that.
professions you leave alone. You leave alone them police officers. You leave alone military men. What else? What else I got to name? Anything where they gone all the time.
Football player, basketball player. Let me stop.
Baseball be the worst.
You think baseball or soccer?
They
Boxers.
say baseball because the season's longer.
Oh, I don't know why I thought soccer was longer, but okay, you're probably right on that. They up there somewhere together.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't really hear no stories about soccer players. I feel like the only story we really heard wasn't even from America. It was that man who was getting a divorce from his wife. I believe she was divorcing him because of SA or some charges he had, and then he had put everything in his mama name. But I wonder
Well,
what they really be doing.
well, recently, girl, when I was on Sasha, we had talked about a famous soccer player
Mhm.
who I think he's like the highest paid athlete in the world, and he basically is set up to pay his baby mama slash girlfriend $87,000
Ooh.
in spousal support if and when they break up. They have 2 biological kids together and 5 all together.
87 at once.
Is it
87 a
Messi?
month.
Is his name Messi?
A
Or
month.
is
There we
it-
go. Okay.
Yes. I think her name is Georgina Rodriguez.
Oh, you talking about
And
Christian? What's his name?
yes, yes,
Christian Lund, whatever, the famous soccer player.
yes,
She got a TV show on Netflix.
yes, exactly.
Ronaldo, that's his name.
Oh, him. Got you. Okay, I'm looking at this picture now.
Cristiano
Oh,
Ronaldo.
yes.
Yes.
I saw somebody over on TikTok that was going crazy over this man. It was some black boy that I guess always wanted to meet him, and he was just going crazy. So I know who that is now. Girl, she got a good deal then. Go ahead, ma'am.
Meanwhile, y'all remember that one baseball player just went viral, 2 weeks ago because he got 2 women pregnant and he married or something like that. I might be butchering the story. But she was cheating on him, or he was cheating on his wife. You know, she gonna stick beside him though. But yeah, it was something going on with some baseball player. He black.
Well, well, well. We hate to hear it. Now, this is what I want to know, what's going on with who. Because Miss Akeisha sat up there and tried to make it seem as though Latrice could possibly be a lesbian. Now, she insinuated that something may not be going on.
Scotty, come to the front.
She insinuated that it could be with not Selena and old girl Cliff, but it could be Selena and Latrice. And I'm like, okay, listen, I wouldn't be surprised if Latrice is doing that, but I don't think it's with Selena.
You wouldn't be surprised. Oh, Latrice. You wouldn't be surprised if Latrice was a lesbian.
No, I wouldn't.
No,
I wouldn't.
the dynamics of her, honestly, the dynamics of her family relationships and all of that, and also the way, I didn't told y'all before, I think black women are extremely oppressed when it comes to their sexuality. So even if they did want to be with a woman, they wouldn't feel like they could. I'm here laughing my ass off, but no, it's not true. Oh yeah, you sure?
Yeah, I'm like, is it really worth it to put up with Cliff?
Ooh.
I mean, in her mind, I think it is. Not in actuality.
Right. That's
Yeah. I didn't like how he pulled up on her at her new spot and was talking about how he was trying to get her a building or whatever, and she just wanted to rent. And I'm like, of course she wanted to rent because she didn't want you holding that over her head. Nothing else, shall I say. Because you already hold whatever, but this is one thing that she can have to herself, which is her business. So yeah, that's why. And you know that.
Low key, if I was her friend, I would have to put some distance in between us because I couldn't have your man popping up on us every time we go somewhere.
Listen, lurking around the corner, eavesdropping.
That would be real triggering for me. I couldn't be friends with her. That would be triggering. Yeah. And I would be worried if it would get physical and all of that because of what I experienced growing up. So yeah, and all of that grabbing and all of that shit would have had me hot. So if y'all think your boy got in a business, if I was her friend, it would have been far worse. I wouldn't have just been sitting in there. I'd have been like, no, let's bring the cameras with us, Cliff. What we going outside for? No, because what you got to talk about? You could have waited until she got home, but you won't come here in front of all of these fucking cameras. Say what you got to say then.
Exactly. Well, she gonna continue to stick beside him. I just hope that she ain't got nothing inside her. So that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping for. I hope she's not pregnant.
Make it easier for her to leave.
Right. I'm just cringing at the thought of if she really is, how much more he's gonna control her and her life's gonna change. I hate that. Gucci and Selena. So they're at first of all, Latrice had me screaming with the names of the wigs. I thought that was very funny when she sat up there and called Akeisha Hattie Mae. I think it was Hattie Mae for her. Thought that was the most funniest thing ever.
Hold up. It was stupid though. It may have been funny, but why are you shading your own wigs? Like these were her wigs, and she's giving them shady names to shade the girls, but they're your wigs. Why would you want your wig to be called like Pay for Less or whatever the fuck it was that she called? Like why would why would you want negative names for your wigs?
Oh, I hope she just did that for the party and not on her website.
She probably did just do it for the party, but I still feel like that was still kind of like low-key stupid because it's like, girl, it's your wigs. Like you want your wigs to be known as the Hattie Mae wig.
Oh, BIT.
I'm just saying.
Girl, it was not fail.
It was funny though.
It was. Now, Gucci and Selena, they're gonna get into some type of altercation come next episode, but they was really arguing over each other, not speaking to each other, and I just kind of felt like that was kind of stupid. I do think that Selena could have spoke just as much as Gucci could have in the beginning, but I feel like Selena waited behind just to see how she was going to react so that she can show Tambra, whoever, this is exactly what I told you that she do. And she came over there, spoke to Tambra, didn't say nothing to her. Listen, y'all a mess, and I'm with Bondi. I want to know what the real beef is, because Gucci talking about, well, you didn't speak to me at the baby shower, where y'all had to have talked because you went over there and asked her for something to drink or whatever, and she told you where to go. But you also was up there shading this lady's baby shower as if your daughter's baby shower wasn't outside when she was sitting in that chair and people was doing a drive-by. So it's like, girl,
you had to buy her a car at the baby shower. She had a car.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, Gucci, I like you. Don't get me wrong. I want to lean on your side a little bit, but I don't know, Gucci. It's not looking too good.
And let me tell you what really annoyed me. She came there like to set shit off. The whole outfit was to overshadow Latrice. Like she came there to like her whole energy was, oh, I'm about to come in here and set this shit,
shut it down.
Shut it down.
Did not take them shades off. Take them fucking shades off your face.
And barely wanted to speak.
Yeah, and that's to me her whole attitude. Like I feel like she didn't even want to speak to Latrice, and it was her event. Bitch, why show up then? To me, you showed up trying to flex on everybody. And Selena was like, girl, so you gonna pass me and not speak to me? Like, what's wrong with you? And then she gonna give that bullshit reason. Just say, girl, I don't like you. I don't like that you over here on my show. And I'm gonna ignore you. You could have just gave her the old nasty, oh, hey, how you doing? Selena, girl, I didn't even see you right there. That's how you were supposed to do it. Not call her extra. Because that was just stupid. You done made her
real
your
dumb.
storyline before we even saw her. So I don't know how she an
Listen.
extra.
Ooh, listen,
My
girlfriend.
My girlfriends.
Hilarious. Girl, that is so true. She definitely made her storyline. And then it just really ground my gears because I'm like, girl, you know that we know Selena from Bring It before we even knew you. And I feel like with Selena being on Bring It, it created a space for JJ to be on the show. With him being known,
Exactly.
it created a space for you to eventually have to be a part of Belle Collective at a later time. So don't be trying to downplay that lady when she is the very reason y'all probably on TV right now.
Selena was a fan favorite. Let's be very clear. And her daughters, especially Sanjay, has been able to very much keep a presence online for herself through TikTok. And now she does the real estate situation. So be clear that So Gucci definitely had an amped up storyline because of JJ, Selena, and those girls being on Bring It. Period. And if she wasn't worrying about Selena, why she was talking about her? Why you on interviews talking about her? Why you couldn't just say hey and walk past her? To me, when you go out of your way to act ugly with somebody, you care.
Very much so. Very much so. It looked like the chat was saying that Sophia is more jealous of Selena. Okay. I think everybody's kind of on the same page with that.
And you got all these names.
It's obvious. Like, I don't know what you mean. Like, I'm sorry. It's fucking obvious. Like, I don't know what y'all looking at, but Selena is the type of woman that invokes jealousy from insecure women. It don't matter if Selena is right or wrong. The way she looks, the way she presents herself is always going to invoke some type of jealousy amongst women that see her as somewhat of a preference. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, to me, you can't tell me no different, because I could tell the way when she first walked in, the way she looked her up and down and still didn't speak to her. It was like, Gucci, if you didn't have an issue, why you ain't just say hey to the girl? Right. Like, just like, oh, hey, girl, and then walk past.
And then gonna be trying to fight the lady on the next episode. Girl.
Yeah, for what? You married the man, didn't you? Like, that's crazy as fuck.
But the funny part about it is with Selena throwing JJ in her face, I'm like, y'all really think JJ is a catch, huh?
Right.
Girl, JJ ain't nothing to throw in nobody's face. Let's be clear.
Thank you, Niecy, so much for the super chat. Jamie, I love it when you spell words like S-H-I and B-I-T. Thank you, honey. Thank you for the super chat.
I want to say what I do.
Anything else on Belle Collective?
No, that's it. Them and their wigs can go somewhere away from me with this. I want them to start doing more natural hairstyles, because it's hot in Mississippi just like it is in Louisiana, and I'm tired of seeing their wig lace pulling up.
Latrice?
Girl, Latrice, Letitia. Okay, if Marie didn't have a bang, we would have saw hers. Girl, Letitia's wigs. I just be like, get some braids, sis, please.
Marie should have cussed Letitia the dog out for bringing that man there.
Oh, girl, with the mouth full of goals. Oh,
yes, time I call me player with your big grown old ass. Are you crazy? And you over there trying to get away from Glenn, but you're gonna send a Glenn to her door. Girl, get this.
First of all, Marie, why the fuck would you ask Letitia for a girl? Why would you even ask? Because she is not the person to ask. Look at her man walking around looking like an extra from a 2000s video, looking like a Hot Boys extra. No, girl. Like, no, you should have never asked her. She wasn't the person to ask. Her man don't even match her. She go and meet him on the date in business casual, and he coming out there like, nah. Like, what year is it, nigga?
You see, he trying to match her now. He didn't hung up the Dodge Charger, and now he in the audience. She got the BMW.
Who got a BMW?
Letitia.
I thought that was a Porsche.
I thought she had the Porsche.
Maybe it's the Porsche, but one of them maybe one got a BMW and one got the Porsche.
No, he got the BMW because he had a Charger at first.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah. So it must have been him, because she left in a Porsche on that last episode. Because I was like, look at her flexing in that car that I know somebody got for her at a real good price.
Well, yeah.
I mean,
you know what I'm talking about.
I'm thinking they lease.
Oh, they lease.
That's what I was thinking. Sure.
Especially 2 white SUVs for what?
That's crazy.
This is why I ain't gonna be mad at her. I just feel like I want to buy that. I'm straight leasing it. Let me lease it. How many
Girl,
years? Thank you. I will
listen,
return it.
girl, you know
Like,
I was
don't
just
know
Perfectly.
how
about
long this show gonna last.
I view cars like cell phones. 2-3 years later, I want another one. Okay,
Period.
give me trade it in.
Period.
Give me a new one. Thank
I
you.
be listening to these rap songs like Lil Baby said, that ain't your car, you ain't no Lisa. No, he said you a Lisa, you don't own it. And I'm like, and what's wrong with that? See, a lot of us
Cars
when we were
depreciate.
younger, we were thinking that leasing was bad. But I'm starting to realize I don't think it's as bad. If you
It's
really
not
know your mileage, then I think that you could really, especially if you're like a work from home type of person, I think it's even better for you because it's like you get that car and then in 4 years after having it, if you don't take care of it, you got to get a whole new one. So it's
right.
like you might come out better just leasing it, to be honest. But girl,
And
I want to buy this.
listen, my brother taught me this years ago because he used to get a new BMW every year or two because them hoes would break down or have issues, and it was a lot of maintenance on BMWs back in the day. And he was always getting that whole fix. So he used to always get new cars. But leasing is the best thing. First of all, leasing you're gonna get a cheaper price point, first of all. And usually when you get the lease for the first 2 years, you get free service to your car, so you don't have to pay for that.
Mm-hmm.
And once again, if you don't want it when the lease is up, girl, give it back. Okay,
Period.
and
And
get
if you
you a
want to
new
keep
one.
it, keep it.
Keep it, because
But
I'm
who
keeping my
wants to
Jeep.
keep it?
Because you know,
Oh, okay.
girl,
You gonna keep your Jeep?
oh, I'm keeping the Jeep because Jeeps appreciate in value. Once you trip them
Yeah,
out
that
and do all
is
that
Okay.
extra
true.
shit, you can always sell them for more money or the
That
same
makes
amount that you
sense.
got them for. All them other cars, except for like luxury vehicles, they
Mm-hmm.
depreciate in value. So,
See, you gotta know your car. You gotta
okay,
know your car. That makes sense.
And I think it also depends on the type of car too.
yes,
Correct. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Knowing your car, like what bond with the Jeep
yes.
for sure. Okay. Well, see, that was a good little history lesson for the people that did not know. Now you got
Okay.
people over there trying to see when they when they gonna have this car paid off, so they can go ahead and switch over and get this little lease. I don't blame y'all,
Listen,
girl.
I'm telling
I
you.
ain't mad at it. Don't let nobody shame y'all. Do what works for your pockets. They're gonna be sitting over here around in that broke down car in 4 years. Meanwhile, you switching up every 2 to 3. But let's keep it going.